Hello everyone and welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles adventure. I'm having an adventure in this damn freaking trial, dudes. Man, I don't know how it happened. We got a second summation. We managed to turn the tide and now they're saying no. Mr. Van Ziek has something up his sleeve and I don't know what it is. It's nothing good, although I was hoping that it was. So now I guess we're going to listen to testimony from Rolly and Patricia yet again. But I'm worried about this because I was so sure the first time we heard their testimony that it was just truthful and we had nothing else to hear. If we're going through it again, that leads me to believe that there is something we are going to find, and I'm not sure what it is. I think something happened with the burned book. I think something happened with the knife, and I want to know. I want to know what it is and what's going on. Please don't let them be bad. No, I like them so much. They can't be. Maybe it's just a misunderstanding or something. It's gotta be. I will not get pulled into this again. And I swear, every time I get it wrong, I'm either like, oh my God, they're so cute. They've got to be good. There's nothing bad about them. And then they're bad and I get upset. Or I'm like, oh my God, they're so cute. They must be bad. And then they're not and I get upset. I'm like wrong every time. All right, Constable Beats report. Let's hear about this. This case has nothing to do with Mr. Carrot. Believe me, a London Bobby is good for his word. What do you mean it doesn't have anything to do with them? Are you sure? How do you know that? I want to know how all that shit happened then. You see, sir, the windows on the top floor of the Garrett house are top hinge casements. You know that, do you? Obviously, if anything had been thrown out the window, we would have seen it. I did leave the scene to go and fetch help, but my trusty Rolly was there to make sure nothing was disturbed. I didn't take me off the crime scene for one moment, sir. Nothing strange to report on that front, sir. Uh-huh. That's it? So the only thing we have is the window casement. That's all that there is? Wait a minute. I don't know about that.
Well, this is quite startling. Top hinge casement windows.
What? Dude, a window's a window. What's the difference?
That detail was not in the police report, Constable.
Oh shit, you in trouble now, boy. Oh no, not the little fingies. Oh, ew.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. I must have been a little drowsy. You cannot excuse your sins with drowsiness every time, Constable.
Dang. He's getting smoke. All right, well.
No, sir.
Sorry, but what exactly is a top-hinged casement window? Yeah, can you explain it for the people in the back, please? It's me, I'm the people in the back.
And you cannot excuse your ignorance with such trite remarks, my learned friend.
Get the fuck out of town. Listen, where I live, the windows are all paper. Just kidding. They did have windows, of course, but like, listen.
But also mostly paper.
Of course, sorry. That's bullshit. If he went to Japan and we asked him about the whole damn tea ceremony, do you think he would know? No. He wouldn't know shit. I found it, Mr. Nadahodo. Cast your mind back to the windows in Mr. and Mrs. Garrett's room.
All right, I'll try.
Right, there they are. So the window opens in order to allow air to circulate inside the house.
Right, it's like that.
But it's a top hinge casement window. It swings open along the upper edge, you see.
I do see. Are they saying that couldn't possibly open anymore? That's bullshit, sir. It could have done. I'm glad you've rectified your ignorance. The casement window's most prominent feature is its stay, a metal bar which prevents the window from being opened beyond a certain amount.
To be fair, I have a window like that in my house too. It prevents it opening? This is all news to me.
Well, like you roll it out, right? Mine rolls out, but it only goes as far as the hinge that it's on.
So it's similar.
Absolutely correct, sir. In other words, if a book or knife were being thrown through the open window,
it still could have gone out, but even if it did, if a window was like this, it would have just dropped right below. I see. So I guess maybe what we were thinking about did not happen, which is unfortunate because I really thought that it did.
It would have clattered against the pane and fallen straight down to the pavement below.
Okay, I do see that now, so I guess that's that. Shoot.
No. You see the problem then? Good. Your education in windows is complete.
Dang. I'd like an education in your freaking window. How does it open?
There was never any possibility of either the book or the knife traveling 15 yards over the road.
Well, thanks for telling me now instead of stopping me earlier. Fooling myself?
That is, unless the window pane had been shattered, something we've discounted already.
That can't be! Oh, no. Alright, we're gonna figure out something else then, but what? Well, then how did she really get it then, though? So if the book somehow made it outside. The book somehow made it outside, though, bros. How did it get out there? Even if it fell to the ground, how did she get a hold of it? Am I stupid? Did I not see? All right, well, we're gonna figure it out. Did you see that, Rolly? That young Japanese man just collapsed in agony.
Oh, yes, my darling, I saw it. I saw how he crumbled before me.
Oh, you guys are into that, are you? Interesting. Oh, Rolly, you're so strong.
Don't mind me. I'm just, yep, smushed. Face first. God, face down. How is this happening? I haven't even started the cross-examination yet, and already my argument's been destroyed.
Well, we're just gonna have to find something else. Shoot.
Counsel, if you could grab yourself upright again, the court awaits your cross-examination.
I don't feel like being upright. It never helped me once. I don't need to be. I can do it from down here. Come on, Van Zeeks, you want to help me up? Get it? My lord. Oh, good. Another desperate situation. Now, come on. We've got to there's got to be a way. There's got to be a way we can get out of this. Right, okay. Press it all. Case has nothing to do with Mr. and Mrs. Garrett. Believe me, a London Bobby is good for his word.
Hold it! Tell me more about your word.
I don't know about all that. How can you say that for certain?
Very good question, sir. And the answer is this.
What's that?
It has the noble founding principles of the force written on it. It's a reminder of all us policemen to our sworn duty.
He showed us that before, didn't he?
Did he? I can't say I remember.
Wait, did he actually and I didn't see? He might have done.
To patrol the streets of London town and uphold the peace of the common man is what the job's all about.
Oh yeah, he might have done.
And that's why I can stand here today beside my long-suffering wife and tell you a Bobby's good for his word.
What do you mean long-suffering? Didn't you guys just get married?
While rubbing my tired eyes, admittedly.
So... Oh, Rowley, you're so manly. Oh my goodness.
Of course I am, my darling Patricia.
Oh, so cute. Oh, Pat. Oh, Rowley. God. None of this is what I meant. I meant, how can you say for certain that this case has nothing to do with Mr. and Mrs. Garrett? Yeah, that's kind of what I meant.
Oh, I see, sir. Oh, you should have said so earlier, sir.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, so could you answer the question? That was a waste of time, then. Oh, absolutely, sir. I will answer it to the fullest of my ability, sir. There's a surprising reason why Mr. and Mrs. Garrett's domestic dispute can't be related to the case.
Is there? Tell me about that, please.
Before I get into the nat, sir, just one thing.
Yes?
I very much like you and all your countrymen to understand the great British institution of Scotland Yard. So I hope you'll take back some tales of us London bobbies and how we uphold our guiding principles.
Well, I'll do it if you turn out not to be bad. Sheesh. I wasn't planning on going back just yet. I've only just arrived here.
Well, so to that end, sir, I'd be happy to lend you my warrant card for your perusal. But I must warn you, you won't be able to get through it without shedding a few tears.
You're gonna give me that? Thank you, I'll try. Constable Bates' warrant card has been entered into the court record. A small folding wallet that identifies London bobbies and contains the rules of conduct as to which they must adhere. Can I look at that, please? Right. Alright, before we go into this, I want to look into what that entails. Please show me, because we have not looked. Alright, examine. Item 1. A policeman will strive to preserve the peace within his allotted beat. Item 2. A patrolling officer is expected to walk 20 miles around his beat every day for the furtherance of community relations. We did hear a little bit about both of those things. Item 1. Oh wait, that was principles of policing, right? And then up here is Metropolitan Police Regulations. Item 1. Any crimes fall under the jurisdiction of the beat in which they are discovered. Okay, I think we kind of heard something about that as well. He was saying that there was like a criminal on his beat, so he was doing a lot more.
And I think, didn't they say that this didn't particularly happen on Rolly's beat, so that was why he was able to, like, just hang about? Get for help and stuff? Item 2. When a crime is discovered on his beat, a policeman must assist with initial investigations and help detectives. Okay. When a crime is discovered on the beat. Okay, let's keep that in mind. Something there is going to come up, I know it, because why else would we get the book now? That makes sense. Alright, well... You see, saw the windows on the top floor of the Garrett house are topped hinge casements. I mean, we heard about this, but can we hear anything more? Anything else at all? By which you mean they don't open fully, is that correct? Yes, sir. Right. They're just there to allow a bit of air through the house, you see? So they restricted as to how much they open. Right. Not a very good design, is it? Wouldn't you want the windows to open a little bit more? Especially if you'd want fresh air in the house? Especially in the days of when they had, like, what, natural gas? And, like, all kinds of fireplaces and stuff in the house with possible air carcinogens? Maybe the windows to open a bit more? I don't know. And therefore, anything thrown out the window from inside the room would simply strike the pane and fall to the street directly below. For clarity, allow me to mark the map. Yes, thank you. It would have just been right out there. Yeah, I see. Then how did it get over there? That's the thing we have to really pay attention to. Something's weird. Here is the location which the objects would have fallen. Just right across the street, really. But still, how did they get there? Something's odd. Something's not right.
Yes, directly opposite the scene of the crime on the other side of the rather wide road.
That could mean a couple of things, couldn't it, though? Wouldn't it have been so hard for someone to mention this top hinge casement thing before? I know! The time it would have saved us! Well, I have another question for you, Constable. And what would that be, sir? How do you even know? Why would you have any idea what sort of windows Mr. and Mrs. Garrett's house is furnished with? That's a good question, I suppose. Oh, well, sir, that's very simple. You see, I helped with the investigation yesterday. Oh, you helped, did you? Why would you do that? Unless you needed to. What are you upset about, honey? Well, you got the starry eyes. Hello?
Excuse me.
What's wrong? Ma'am? Did you have something to add, Miss Beat? Hey, what's going on, girl? Sorry. You look, well, delighted. Is there some particular reason for that? Oh, I was just remembering, that's all. We really were so lucky. What was lucky? What? Nothing about this seems lucky. Lucky? What do you mean? Are you ultra lucky? Are you lucky Luca like me? Well, of course I feel terrible for the poor woman who was attacked. Don't misunderstand me, please. But we were so lucky it didn't happen on Rolly's beat. It was so close, you see. How close are we talking? Wait, what do you mean? How are beats... How are they mapped out? Can you tell me more about that? Oh, I hadn't realized. Oh, yes. That straight Briar Road. That's the boundary between Rolly's Beat and the next one. Isn't that right, my love? Oh, he's falling asleep. Alright, well... Constable Beat. You alright? Nope. Oh, dear me. Yeah, that's right. That's the reason I was helping out with interviewing the occupants of the Garrett household yesterday. But it says here that you can't. Oh, we can't present that here. So was it on your beat or wasn't it? Because why else would you be helping? That's what the book said. Their house is on my beat, you see, sir. Oh, their house is. Is it just on the other side? That doesn't make any sense. You'd really do it by that? And not just the whole street? Seems easier. Anyway, what do I know? Not British. I didn't live back then, although a lot of you think that I did. Listen, that really was cutting it close then. Oh, okay. Huh. Constable, I wonder if you could clarify something. If the Garrett household is on your beat, does that mean that the pavement next to it is as well? Outside Mr. Garrett's house? Oh yeah, ma'am. The pavement on that side of the road is part of my beat. Oh, I see. I was unaware of that. Maybe we should have them add that. Just think, if the woman had been attacked just on the other side of Briar Road, we would never have been able to go for that meal to celebrate our wedding anniversary. But that's the life of a Bobby after all.
Extraordinary people are Bobbies, tirelessly working for the benefit of all Londoners.
You know what I think? I think it was the good Lord's way of rewarding my Rolly for all his hard work. Don't you think so, my darling?
That must be it, Pat, my love. That must be it. Oh, I think perhaps we should make sure we have that information officially on record.
I do too.
Let's put that in.
Leave it to me, Mr. Naruhodo. I'll take care of it immediately.
Girl, you're the best. All right, it's in the case file anyway. I don't know if it's going to be in his, in his witness statement. The pavement where the victim was found just lies outside Constable Beat's beat, the border of which runs down the middle of Briar Road. Okay. Right, so we're going to have to use that somehow. Let's pay attention to this.
And now it's my turn, I think.
Okay. Obviously, if anything had been thrown out of the window, we would have seen it.
Hold it!
Tell me more about that. But according to my notes here, the sun had gone down already and it was dark.
Oh, but Rolly and I were strolling along, gazing at the night sky and looking for our lucky star.
Sorry?
Well, the star that will guide us to eternal happiness.
Can it guide you to answer the question? Good one.
If a flaming book had cut across the sky in front of us, it would have lit up like a shooting star.
And if I'd seen a shooting star, I would have made a wish upon it. Let Rolly be an inspector, I would have said, 3 times at least.
Of course, what with the smog and everything, we couldn't actually see any stars.
In short, are you trying to say that neither a book nor a knife crossed the sky before you?
Yes, sir. That is correct, sir. The shoe is the night sky in London is starless, sir.
Huh. It certainly seems like they're telling the truth.
And then we saw the poor woman fall to the ground, so we went straight over to help her.
Right, okay.
I did leave the scene to go and fetch help, but my trusty Rolly was there to make sure nothing was disturbed.
Hold it!
Tell me more about this.
Yes, you said that you went to a nearby police box to fetch another officer, is that right?
That's right, yes. If it had been on Rolly's beat, I would have known exactly where I was going, of course.
Don't feel bad, my love. You can't be expected to know the location of every police box on every beat.
So, Rolly told me the way, only I sort of got a little lost on the way.
Oh. Wait, we hadn't heard that before, have we? No, I don't think so.
Oh, Trisha, my darling, that's why I love you. Your terrible sense of direction is bewitching to me.
What? Okay. Oh, Pat.
Oh, Rolly.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, please.
So, I suppose I was gone for about 15 minutes. But like I said, my Rolly was at the scene the whole time, making sure nothing was disturbed.
That's an awful long time for something to have happened, isn't it? Oh, shoot. Wittingly or non-wittingly, okay.
I was off duty at the time, of course, but a true Bobby is never really off duty, sir.
Okay. I didn't take my eye off the crime scene for one moment. Nothing strange to report.
Hold it!
Be very sure, sir. 15 minutes is a long bit of time. Nothing to report?
That's correct, sir. I had my eyes wide open the entire time. Never looked away for a second. No one else approached the scene, and nothing was removed from it. I can swear to that on the odds on a sir.
Alright. Really? That seems a little strange.
Beg your pardon, sir? Strange, sir. Seem altogether regular to me.
This burnt copy of The Lion's Pride was originally in the Garrett household. So the question remains, how did it find its way into the hands of the victim? Exactly. That's the thing we're gonna have to try to prove. Surely. Can you shed any light on that, seeing as you were the scene of the crime the entire time? Got anything? Did you fall asleep there? That's what I'm worried about. Did that happen?
Could it be a different copy, sir? One that just happened to be burnt as well?
No, I don't think. Even if that were possible, why would the victim have been gripping a book like that in her hand? As we can see from this photographic print, she had a bag over her shoulder. She did. Why did she have to hold it? Seems like it was placed. I honestly thought the minute I saw it that something was weird, that maybe it was put. Please tell me that's not the case.
Well, sir, the book was in the lady's hand from the moment we arrived at the scene.
Is that so? something about this statement that's not sitting right with me. How could it really? How could that be the case? Uh-oh. Two mysteries of how the knife ended up in her back and how the book ended up in her hand. Exactly. How do we solve this? There must be some common thread between them. I don't know. Nothing's standing out to me yet, though.
Can I ask you something, please, Mr. Lawyer, sir?
Yes, of course. What is it?
You're doubting us, aren't you? I can tell.
Well, girl, I kind of have to. Well, I wasn't really... I mean, what's she doing? Why is she upset? Is something wrong?
Please, just because I'm a woman, it doesn't make my testimony any less valuable. You might just see me as the wife of a policeman, but I'm a woman of my word, I am.
Well, no, I was never questioning that. Listen, I thought some of the stuff you were saying was true. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it, girl. Why are you getting so defensive? Why, are you lying? I really don't remember ever suggesting that I doubted you.
No excuses, I don't want to hear it. My voice will be heard. My lord, you'll let me speak, won't you?
Well, yes, Miss Beach, I will allow you to supplement your testimony if you so desire. Sometimes the path of least resistance is the sage one.
That was a very loud mutter. Oh, Jesus.
I heard that. That Japanese man thinks a policeman's wife's word counts for nothing, does he? But watch out, sir. I might let you get away with something like that, but my Rolly won't.
Duly noted, Miss Beat. Please, I humbly ask you to continue. Why is she so upset?
What could she possibly be about to say, I wonder?
I don't know. Something's weird.
I know what I saw. My eyes never let me down. My sense of direction is a little off sometimes, though.
Oh, that was what she wanted to say? Wait, hang on. Let's go back to that statement, please. I know what I saw. My eyes never let me down. No, press this.
Hold it!
Okay, could you tell me more about your direction? Mrs. Beat, nobody is questioning what you've told us.
I saw it. I did. That evening I saw it clearly. That little Eastern man with the whiskers and the funny curved back slinking away from the scene.
Okay. Ugh.
And I know what I didn't see as well. I didn't see any flaming books or knives flying through the sky.
All very clear. You also mentioned something about having a poor sense of direction?
Oh, well, that's a little embarrassing, really. I'm always ending up at the wrong place when I've made arrangements to meet Rowley. He gets ever so cross.
Uh-oh, what's wrong, sir? You alright? You got a headache. Oh, shit. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. What's going on, bro? What's the matter? Constable Beat, is there a problem? Uh-oh, what's this? Hello? Sir? Sir? Uh-oh. You good? Yeah, no, sir. No problem, sir. Did your wife's remark just now bring something to mind, perhaps? Oh, well, in a way, sir, yes, sir. I was just remembering that same thing happened that evening is all. What do you mean? What happened? You mean Miss Beat lost her way on the night of the incident? Well, you see, I sent her off to find a police box in the next beat over from mine. But she was going a fair bit longer than what I was expecting. I thought she'd be back inside 10 minutes. But my darling was gone a good 15. Okay.
Oh, Rowley, you're such a tease. But the reason I was so long is because of the bouquet, silly.
The bouquet? Sorry, what bouquet are you talking about? What happened? What?
Oh, it was a present for our wedding anniversary. Rowley's so romantic. He saved up for it with farthings and our pennies he found in the gutter while doing his rounds.
Yes, how romantic.
I'd forgotten all about it until just now. Had you, my darling?
Did you forget? Oh, yeah. But that was just between us. No talking about it to anyone else, darling. You have to promise.
Really? Oh.
Wait, what? What? Why? Why would he need to keep that to himself? What's going on here? What was that all about? Constable Beat looked very obviously troubled during that exchange.
Exactly. What's happened? I'm afraid I can't offer any useful insight, Mr. Naruhodo. But I'm quite sure of one thing. We have to ask Miss Beat about the bouquet.
Okay, let's do it. Mrs. Speed, this bouquet you just mentioned. I'd like you to add details about it to your testimony, please.
Oh, really? Yeah, I'd love to.
She wants to talk about it. What's wrong with you? Never gotten a bouquet, handsome? I'll get you one.
What happened was, I dropped my bouquet and ended up losing my way for a while.
Okay. Okay.
So he dropped the bouquet and ended up losing the way.
Can you tell me more? Okay. You mean you dropped the bouquet at the scene of the crime?
Oh, yes, that's right. I was so upset. When we ran over and saw it was a woman with a knife in her back, I was so shocked. I dropped the bouquet Rolly gave me. It was in a dark spot where the streetlights weren't casting any light, so I didn't notice at first.
And then you went to the police box to report it to the policeman whose beat it was on?
Yeah, and I came back to the scene together with the other constable, you see.
Huh. Okay. That's not good. Is it? Wait a minute.
That's when I spotted my bouquet again, but the funny thing was, when I went to pick it up, it was nowhere near the victim's body at all.
Wait, what does that mean? In case you needed reminding, Miss Beat, the victim is not deceased.
I was all flustered for a moment before I heard a voice calling me from the other side of the road.
Your husband, presumably? From the other side of the road. That's weird.
That's right. Silly me, I'd gone over to the wrong side of the street.
Wait, what? Wait a minute. Huh.
Although, I'm going to blame the bouquet this time. I can't think of how it got there. I really can't.
So the bouquet somehow moved from one side of Briar Road to the opposite. Curious indeed. You're telling me something's not right here.
Isn't it? But the worst of it is, I forgot to pick up the bouquet when we left the scene. That beautiful rose Rolly bought me with that change from the gutter he spent so long collecting.
Wait a minute, what does this mean? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. How could that have moved unless something happened here? Did everything shift? How would that have happened? Was the crime scene tampered with? Something went wrong. By bouquet, do you perhaps mean this solitary rose?
You don't have to say it like that, Broseph. Listen, some people don't have a lot of money. That ain't right. It's the thought that counts. Oh! Yeah, that's it.
Oh, is she happy again?
That's the bouquet Rolly bought me for our anniversary with old bits of change he found in the gutter.
Maybe just call it a rose? Listen to her was probably important. Oh, guys, don't shit on her parade. That ain't right. Tell us, Lord Van Zeeks, where did you come by the flower? Oh. Is that a youth? Never mind. You know what? Stop. According to the report by the police officer in charge of the crime scene investigation, it was found on the edge of the pavement in front of the Garrideb household. In front of the Garrideb's house? But she said she dropped it right by the body. Uh-oh. Oh no. Although it wasn't noticed until the morning as it lay where the street lamps cast no light. Are you telling the truth? You must be, surely. It was believed to be of no relevance to the case since it was found on the opposite side of the thoroughfare.
Oh, thank you, sir, thank you. Could I have it back now, please?
No, I think for good measure, this rose should be added to the court record as evidence.
Oh. The anniversary bouquet has been entered into the court record. A present for Patricia Beat from her husband Rolly. The shock of seeing the stab victim caused Miss Beat to drop the rose where she stood. Okay, something's messed up. Something's messed up here, bros. This ain't right. This isn't right. But it's a symbol of our love. I want it back after the trial. Do you hear me? I want it back.
Good grief! Rest assured I shall do my very best not to forget, Miss Beat.
Golly, it was important to her.
Oh no. I didn't take my eye off the crime scene for a moment. Not one strange thing to report. So hang on a minute. If he was standing at the scene and there was nothing to report, where was and she dropped the bouquet at the feet of the lady. How could you, you know what? I don't know if this is gonna be right. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to press this. Actually, we already heard this. Wait a minute. Wait, sorry. Sorry, no, that wasn't, you know what I think I should do? No, this hasn't changed then. He said that there was nothing to report, nothing about the burnt book. She was holding the book. Now, listen to this. If she was over on the other side of the street, she could have been holding that book. We have that as evidence. But to him, she was just holding it, which means he must have seen her over there. Something's weird. How would she... Oh, no. Sorry, I didn't mean to do all that. That was a lot of testimony. Okay. Well, what do you make of all this? Yes. The whole idea of an invisible attacker has been troubling me all along. But I believe I'm starting to get a picture of what really happened here now. Here's what I think I have to do. I think I have to present those flowers on that last statement. Did he not see them at all? Did he not see them on the floor? He said he saw the book. It's becoming increasingly clear that someone else has been hiding something from us as well. Oh no. Was he hiding it? Did he switch things around? I think I may already be armed with everything I need to make a decisive blow here. Girl, let's make this decisive blow. I'm ready. I'm going to expose the whole truth about this mysterious affair. If the book flew out the window, it dropped directly to the ground. She was holding the book. She dropped the roses at the feet of this lady. Oh no, something's wrong. Something. We just don't have the what actually happened. We have the evidence showing that it did happen, but we don't know how. I'm gonna present something here. I'm gonna present the flowers. So you really didn't see this?
Objection!
That's what I thought. Tell me about this. How did this happen then? There's too many things. You claim, Constable Beat, that there was nothing to report in the 15 or so minutes you were guarding the scene. But that cannot be. Girl, if the flowers were at the foot of this lady, you would have seen them. Just like your wife said. So is she lying or are you?
What do you mean to say?
In your testimony just now, Miss B, you explained to the court that when you arrived back at the scene of the crime with the policeman assigned to the beat, the bouquet you had dropped at the victim's side was nowhere nearby. She was moved. She was moved in that time. I'm calling it now, bros.
Objection!
She was moved. I don't know how, but she was moved. Yes, on the opposite side of Briar Road to where the victim was attacked. But considering the size of that meager bouquet, if a single sorry bloom can be so described. No doubt it was blown in the wind across the street, back into the gutter where it belongs. Man, that's so rude.
Meager?
Objection!
Uh-oh. But if that were the case, why did the Constable Beat not testify to the fact? Yeah, you didn't think about that, did you, handsome?
No one else approached this scene and nothing was removed from it. Constable Beat swore to that on Scotland Yard's honor. But the bouquet belonged to me. It had nothing to do with the case. That's why Rolly didn't mention it, I'm sure.
Girl, uh-oh, maybe you don't know. Oh, I think she's about to have a bad awakening too, maybe. No, because sadly, it's not only your bouquet we're talking about here. More than one thing in this case is mysteriously the wrong way round. Yup. What are you talking about? Think about it. Besides Mrs. Beat's bouquet, there's Mr. Garrett's book. Mr. Garrett's copy of The Lion's Pride, which was thrown out the window by his wife, would have struck the pane of the casement window and landed here on the west side of the street. And yet, remember, handsome, you said that yourself. Yup, it was actually found here on the opposite side of the road in the victim's hand. Meanwhile, according to the testimony we've heard, Miss Beat's bouquet should have been dropped here at the scene of the crime on the east side of the street. But in fact, I think, It was actually found here on the opposite side of the road in front of Mr. and Mrs. Garrett's house. I think a certain sleepy policeman might have seen something happen on his beat and not wanted to deal with it and moved her and didn't move the evidence correctly. That's what I'm thinking happened. Oh my goodness. There's no logical explanation for those things unless someone deliberately moved them. I'm telling you, in Ace Attorney, you always have a tampered with crime scene somewhere.
What are you trying to say? The way you're talking, it sounds like you think my Rowley's done something wrong.
Don't you listen to a word that scrawny lawyer said? Oh, you got something to say about it now? I know it's right then. I know you did it. What are we on about books and bouquets? Why should we care? It's nitpicking is what it is. Oh, good. Miss Garrett's come around. Girl, if you saying against it, then I know I'm right. You might call it nitpicking, Miss Garrett, but deliberately meddling with the scene of a crime is a criminal offense. It's called,
tampering, Mr. Naruhodo.
But the person responsible for this tampering cannot admit to it for a very subtle but compelling reason.
Objection!
Oh, I think we got something big here. Now you getting mad? Tampering? You've barely heard the term before. Tell us, my learned friend, who would possibly have cause to carry out such an elaborate deception? Yes, there is someone who tampered with the scene of the crime that evening. All the evidence and all the testimony points to that one particular person.
I know who it is. I don't have the 100% reason.
Because I think there could be a couple of reasons, actually.
Counsel, I must demand that you substantiate this conjecture. Who are you saying is responsible for tampering with the scene of the crime?
Ooh, Lord. Ooh, Lord. I think it's this.
Take that!
Let's go. Bro, I think we got a lot of reasons, but I think one of the reasons is actually not like a murderous reason, but I think it was just a silly reason, maybe, if I'm correct. Obviously, there's only one person it could have been. Constable Rowley Beat, it was you.
What? A policeman? A member of Scotland Yard?
What nonsense! Why would my Rowley do something like that? There's no one straighter than my husband. No Bobby works more tirelessly for the people of London.
Mrs. Beat, you said in your testimony that your husband asked you to go to a nearby police box to fetch the officer on duty. The 15 minutes that you were absent from the scene is the only opportunity anyone had to tamper with it.
You're making it up. It's all nonsense. It's all lies. What about that Japanese man with the whiskers? I bet it was him. He did it.
Objection!
Nope. If that was true, Constable Beat would have seen him do it.
Oh. And forgive me for pointing it out, but when you dropped your bouquet, Miss Beat,
It was after the defendant had fled the scene.
Well...
Objection!
What do you mean? What you got, handsome? Oh, you bending over? I'd like to see it. First, you make accusations about the landlord and his wife, and now you incriminate a policeman as well? Don't worry about what I'm doing. I'm busy. But your accusations lack one very important thing. What is it? Oh my gosh, excuse me. I took a huge swig of water before I started spouting out all that nonsense.
Oh no!
The hiccups during this. Ugh. I can't. Van Zieks is just too hot.
He's got me all in the jitters, he does.
You claim the crime scene was tampered with. But there is only one reason anyone would commit such a reckless crime: to hide something.
That's right, he's right. But my husband and I just happened to be there, that's all. So why would we have anything to hide? It doesn't make sense.
You've offered no motive for this alleged tampering, and until you do, your accusations are nothing but empty threats. Well, it goes right with the motive you cast the other guy having. He didn't even have a motive either. No one came up with that, and it was all said and done. Constable Beat had a very good reason for wanting to tamper with the scene of the crime. That's the key to this entire affair. I'd bet it's because he didn't want it on his beat. That's the first thing I thought of. Because we have the evidence to prove that on the thing that they gave us, that book.
Mr. Naruhodo, have you managed to solve this mystery?
I think we have. And if that's the reason, it's stupid. I need to hear more about it to know.
Counselor, you have made a very serious accusation against a London police officer. If you are mistaken, I'm sure I need not point out that your reputation as a lawyer would be irrecoverably damaged. With that stark warning in mind, you will now explain to the court the motive for this alleged tampering.
Girl, I got you. Yes, my lord. All right, let's see. What are they gonna ask? All right, you got this, Renosuke. It's okay. Take a deep breath. I'm surprised this isn't all of the things on top. Constable Beat's motives for tampering with the crime scene was to hide where the book fell, where the bouquet fell. Oh, it's got to be where the victim fell because that's what counts for something happening on his beat. If something happens on his beat, number one, he's got to take care of it. It was his anniversary. Number two, if he couldn't figure it out, it makes him look bad. And number three, didn't they already say that he was in trouble because there's been a string of crime on his beat that he hasn't figured out yet? I think that's what it is. Let's go. Where the victim fell. Where the victim fell to the ground. That is what this Bobby had to cover up at all costs. Maybe he's in trouble because of the stuff he couldn't solve before.
What?
Oh, your underwear just went. Let's go. Where the victim fell? You mean where she was attacked? What are you talking about? We told you at the very start, didn't we? On the pavement of Briar Road, we saw it happen, remember? He was right here, as if anyone didn't already know.
That's certainly what everyone has been led to believe. But in fact, that isn't where the victim was stabbed at all.
What? What?
Oh, girl, I think I've got it. I think I've got this.
I'm beginning to wonder where this tumultuous trial will end, counsel.
Me too.
If that's your assertion, then the court is dying to know, my Nipponese friend. Where are you proposing that the crime actually took place that evening? Right where we thought, right underneath, right here, bros. The crime took place right here.
But that's...
On the opposite side of the road.
I don't understand.
On the evening in question, Mr. Garrett's book fell directly down from the open window above, and your bouquet, Miss Beat, never moved at all. What did move was the scene of the crime itself. Ooh, we got that crazy 360 spin.
Good gracious.
Let's go! Yeah!
Objection.
I knew you'd have something to say. Perhaps you haven't been listening to the ample testimony the court has heard. Oh no, I'm listening, girl. But these witnesses both saw the moment the attack took place. Did they?
Did they really? That's right, I saw it with my own eyes.
It was 5 o'clock in the evening and already dark. There was the typical London fog on the ground. When you saw the incident unfold and ran to the victim's aid, that was actually on the west side of Briar Road.
No, it's not true. It can't have been.
Constable Beat then arranged for you to be absent for a while by sending you for help. And during the 15 minutes you were away, he transplanted the crime scene. Dang, how'd he do it? Let's just be honest and ask the question. He moved all of the things shown in this print, the victim herself, the 4 books. He moved everything, in fact, to the pavement on the east side of Briar Road.
Extraordinary.
But the constable overlooked one thing.
What did he overlook?
Bouquet, I presume. That's right. Exactly.
The prosecution told the court just a few minutes ago about the discovery of the rose bouquet. Lord Van Zeek said it wasn't noticed until the morning as it lay where the street lamps cast no light.
Yes, it couldn't be seen in the dark, obviously.
Which is why it was only the bouquet that was found in its original position on the pavement on the west side of Briar Road. Oh, girl, what you gonna say now? It looks bad. It looks bad. And that is the defense's theory about what really happened that evening. How do you respond, Constable Rowley Beat? How do you respond, girl? How do you respond? We're gonna have to find out in the next one. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I am. I think in a minute he's not gonna accept it. I bet you something's gonna go down. I guarantee you it's not gonna be an easy win right here. Something else has to happen. They're gonna deny it the whole way around, but we're gonna get through it together. Thank you so much for every like, comment, and subscribe, guys. You really, really are so awesome. Thank you for going on this journey with me. I'll see you soon in the next episode. Toodaloo.